Good day, everyone. Before we begin, I'd like you to imagine something unusual. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and suddenly realizing that you can't smell anything at all. No matter how deeply you breathe, there is absolutely no scent. You prepare your morning coffee, but you can't smell its rich aroma. You walk past a beautiful garden filled with colorful flowers, yet there's no fragrance. Someone nearby is wearing your favorite perfume, but to you, the air feels completely empty. Now think about your meals: freshly baked bread, spicy curry, grilled chicken, chocolate, or your favorite dessert all seem strangely dull. Although your tongue can still detect sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami tastes, the rich flavors you normally enjoy disappear because smell contributes significantly to how we experience food. But the consequences don't stop there. Imagine not noticing smoke during a fire, a leaking gas pipe, spoiled food in your refrigerator, or dangerous chemicals in a laboratory. Without realizing it, your safety is at risk every single day. So ask yourself this question: how would your daily life change if you completely lost your sense of smell? Today, we'll explore why our sense of smell is much more important than we usually realize. Now let's imagine that this isn't just happening to one person, but to everyone around the world. One morning, every human suddenly loses the ability to smell. Scientists call this condition anosmia, but in our scenario, it has affected the entire global population. The effects would be enormous. Restaurants begin receiving complaints because customers believe the food tastes bland and disappointing. Professional chefs spend hours creating delicious meals, but people can no longer appreciate their full flavor. Meanwhile, perfume companies experience a financial crisis. Since no one can smell fragrances anymore, perfumes lose their purpose. Luxury fragrance brands face declining sales, factories reduce production, and thousands of workers lose their jobs. Food manufacturers also struggle because consumers no longer enjoy flavored products as before. Tourism changes as well. Famous destinations known for their flower gardens, coffee plantations, or aromatic cuisines lose one of their biggest attractions. On a personal level, families become less aware of household dangers. People fail to detect gas leaks, smoke from electrical fires, or rotten food. Hospitals report increasing cases of food poisoning and accidental injuries. This imaginary situation reminds us that our sense of smell influences far more than simply enjoying pleasant scents. It affects our health, our emotions, our safety, and even the global economy. So how does our body recognize different smells? Let's use perfume as an example. When perfume is sprayed into the air, tiny perfume molecules begin to evaporate. Because these molecules are constantly moving, they spread throughout the surrounding air by a process called diffusion. Diffusion is the movement of particles from an area of higher concentration to an area of lower concentration until they become evenly distributed. As these perfume molecules travel through the air, some enter your nose when you breathe. Inside your nasal cavity is a thin layer of mucus. The perfume molecules dissolve in this mucus before reaching a special region called the olfactory epithelium. Located within this tissue are millions of specialized olfactory receptor cells. Each receptor is designed to recognize specific odor molecules. Once the receptors detect the molecules, they convert the chemical information into tiny electrical signals. These signals travel through the olfactory nerve directly to the brain. Finally, the brain interprets these signals and identifies the scent. Almost instantly, your brain recognizes whether you're smelling roses, coffee, fresh rain, vanilla, or someone's favorite perfume. This entire process happens within seconds, allowing us to experience thousands of different smells every day. Now imagine that this entire process suddenly stops. Without functioning olfactory receptors, smell signals never reach the brain. The effects become obvious almost immediately. First, food becomes much less enjoyable. People may still recognize basic tastes like sweet or salty, but complex flavors disappear. Many individuals lose their appetite or no longer enjoy eating with family and friends. Second, safety becomes a serious concern. Without smell, people cannot detect leaking gas, burning wires, smoke from fires, spoiled food, or dangerous chemical vapors. Simple daily activities become much riskier. Third, emotional experiences begin to change. Did you know that smell is strongly connected to memory? A familiar fragrance can instantly remind us of childhood, family gatherings, holidays, or someone we love. Without smell, these emotional connections become weaker. Finally, entire industries suffer. The perfume industry, which depends entirely on fragrance, faces collapse because consumers no longer have any reason to purchase perfumes. Clearly, losing our sense of smell affects much more than we might expect. But now imagine something wonderful happens. Your sense of smell finally returns. As you step outside, you notice the fresh scent of blooming flowers. Then the rain begins to fall, bringing the familiar smell of wet earth. You walk into a cafe and immediately recognize the comforting aroma of freshly brewed coffee. Later, your favorite meal suddenly tastes rich and delicious again, because your sense of smell has returned. Most importantly, certain fragrances bring back precious memories and emotions that you thought were gone forever. This is where Antidotes comes in. Antidotes is not just another perfume brand. It believes that fragrance is more than a pleasant smell. Every perfume tells a story. Every scent has the power to awaken memories, comfort emotions, inspire confidence, and reconnect people with meaningful experiences. Its tagline, "May Antidotes Heal You," expresses the belief that fragrance can provide emotional comfort and remind us of the people, places, and moments that matter most. Rather than simply selling perfume, Antidotes creates unforgettable sensory experiences that stay with you long after the fragrance fades. As we come to the end of our presentation, let's reflect on what we've learned today. Our sense of smell is something we often take for granted, yet it plays an essential role in our everyday lives. It enhances the flavor of food. It protects us from dangerous situations by helping us detect smoke, gas leaks, and spoiled food. It strengthens our emotions by connecting scents with cherished memories and meaningful experiences. It also supports industries worth billions of dollars around the world, including the perfume and food industries. Through our imaginary scenario of global anosmia, we saw how losing our sense of smell would dramatically affect individuals, businesses, and society as a whole. Fortunately, our sense of smell allows us to experience life more fully. Whether it's enjoying delicious food, recognizing familiar places through their scents, staying safe from hidden dangers, or creating unforgettable memories through perfume, smell truly enriches our lives. So the next time you smell fresh flowers, your favorite meal, or a meaningful fragrance, take a moment to appreciate this remarkable sense. Thank you for watching, and remember, may Antidotes heal you.